Mic check 1 2. Test 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Test 1 2. Good morning. Here we are again today on planet Earth. Planet Earth. Welcoming on France, Pep Schmear, Natalie, Kristen. Apparently it's Black Friday, which means it's just Friday. Not for me, oh gosh. What does that mean? You got work? Welcome, Andre. Should we? I like that. Give me a little droning. That's a G, right? Give me some tempura. I do not like going shopping with lot. Me either. That's why I don't go. Ta-da! Please call me lady. Okay. Lady. Oh, okay. I think I mean, when you're not even born in a country, no one gets your name right. And so it's just whatever people want it to be. Because at the end of the day, you know, it really doesn't matter to me personally. In the beginning it did. I mean, Tanet isn't even how you pronounce the name. But it became that way because nobody was gonna pronounce it correctly unless you were actually Thai. That's why I don't care how, that's why I just go by bald guy. Easier. Doesn't really matter. It's about being a good person, helping people. The actual pronunciation, thanettaout. That's why I go by lady. Well, hopefully I remember, because usually I go with whatever the first name is. Right? You want people to call you lady, but the lady is literally in the end. So I might forget, and I literally will call you Kirsten Sewell. And honestly, it might just be Kirsten. Okay. Maybe I'll just call you Sewell. Welcoming username. A username. Yeah. Well, if I don't remember, the main part is don't get pissed off. It's not personal. But if we're making it, but if it is personal, then you probably won't like me, which kind of used to it. Some people are not gonna like you. just being honest with you. If I remember, great. If I don't remember, that's just... Because imagine getting pissed off every time somebody gets your name wrong, and people get your name wrong all the time. That you just be pissed off all the damn time. That's not healthy. Yeah, change. Literally, that's why I am Tanet. It's pronounced Tanet. It's like Tanet, Thaned. Type that in, okay? How do you read that in English? Tamed, tanned. No one's gonna pronounce. Right? I'll be tanned, tamed, but no one's gonna think Taned unless you add the dash. The moment you add a dash to the name, you know what they'll do? Taned. Instead, whatever you want it to be, make your life happy. Okay, just... Literally, when I grew up in America, as a kid, my name was Golf, right? It's my nickname in family. I just went with Golf because I was like... So people called me Golf, but the people who disrespect me or turn my name into a joke, whatever, right? I am what? My name became Putt Putt. Some people thought I'm joking. That, like, who the hell is named Golf, right? Think about that. Some people think I'm joking, so they call me Football. Welcome to America. Literally, I'm Football. Imagine how many people I would be pissed off at. I'm not Football. This is why when I hear people like... Because if we get pissed off, imagine... The amount of people that didn't call me by my actual name in my lifetime is like some people just look at my name and don't even try. They just go, the letter T, first name T and the last name T. Why? Because they're substitute teacher. In the beginning, why don't people ever get my name right? Because you're not from here. And instead, so now, but the best part about it, it made me not attached to my label, what my mother named me or my father named me. I just learned to be happy without needing people to get my label right. People label me Buddhist all the time. I'm like, I'm spiritual. Stop, get it right. So when people call me Buddhist, I just kind of like, okay, I'll be Buddhist today. Right. Are you Christian? I'll be Christian today, I don't mind. Does it represent love? Because I don't. Tanya Patino. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I figured the yeah, because again, when your parents are from another country and they try to pronounce your name in English, most people aren't gonna get it right unless they like keep researching and like, how would that name be perceived in America? Right? How would they call our children's name in them? How would you spell it to get it correctly? So, that's... Right? When I look at my father's name, right, it's the same thing. Hello, Amanda. To simply try to learn Thai. Well, the main part is that most people are not going to be inspired to learn Thai because there's not a lot of Thai people to talk to. The reason I know a lot of Spanish, why? I'm in Texas. Literally the border state. So the amount of Spanish that you can interact with, it's like you could go out and speak Spanish the whole day if you wanted to. Like there's people who will translate Spanish everywhere. Oh, okay. Learn how to pronounce Thai names. My wife is Vietnamese and I can do a good job of Vietnamese. But it's not like English where they have like, A-E-I-O-U. There's like a lot more to it than that. There's like vowels and then there's accent to the vowels, which makes it like more difficult. And that's why if you ever find somebody who is a foreigner who speaks Thai clearly, it's extremely impressive because the amount of details that you raise up is very difficult. And even to the people who are advanced, it's really hard to get it like correctly because your native tongue, it's like so completely different, Yeah. It's like really pitchy, when the language is like Vietnamese. Have y'all heard of Vietnamese before? Right, Vietnamese and Chinese. Vietnamese is like very like, right, cảm ơn, right? To say thank you in Vietnamese is cảm ơn, but when you when you don't know the syllable, you're gonna make cam ong. Cảm ơn, like cam ơn. No. So it's like that everywhere. Because your ear's so used to your native tongue, you know. So this is why we should just not. This is why I just don't care. But when I see people caring, I'm like, let's get to what really matters. Are you happy with your damn life? Yeah, that's why, like, and honestly, even if somebody told me the correct pronunciation, deep down, I'm the type that don't even make an effort to try to remember. Why? Because I'm aware that I don't care that much when it comes to people's label. I care more about, are you happy? Just be honest, you know. Oh, thank you. Right. What you see is what you get. Can't lie to you that I'm going to try to make an effort to remember. Let's see here. Is the camera on? Or am I on? The camera's good, I'm on. Because some people really, you know, sometimes people really like what you're about. But there's habits that you do that will turn people off. Right? Which is fine. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, now I have to remember. Or not. I'll just call you Kirsten. Just to piss you off. Right. Hi. Like, I'll remember to say lady, but instead I'll just say Kirsten. For real. Like, because you know what, the master would, my teacher didn't call me by my first name for 3 years. Think about that. You know what he called me? Domingo. Thai guy. So it taught me about because the master, the holy master, he's different. He's dealing with thousands of people a day. Right. So I understand there's no need to, you know, not to piss you off. It's more about sometimes we're attached to some label because eventually somebody's going to get, you know, if you need to correct people's name or tell your name all the time, imagine. Right. So that's what I see. Like, because I grew up with the same experience of, my name is not Taout. Because sometimes the label, people getting your label wrong, it disturbs the harmony of your life. It sounds like you actually are struggling with the title. Not exactly. I mean, because when it turns into whenever it turns into a, no, some people ask me, some people ask me, oh, my name is like Brother Lorensky. Some people need me to get their name right. And I know I'm the type that just, I don't really, like, that's why what I see is what I get. Right? So if I just see somebody Homestead, I'll just call you Homestead. Because I know that eventually, because when I'm in a flow, I'll just call it the first name. That's how I use it. Right? That's what I go by. That's part of my discipline. One of my teachers always said that it's disrespectful to yourself to keep letting people say your name wrong. Yeah. Because we have been programmed as human beings, right, to be attached to the label. But on a spiritual level, I'm beyond the name that my parents gave me, right? And that's the whole point of this conversation, that there's something beyond the label that our parents gave us. But if it's hard to connect to that nature when we are attached to the name Tanet, right? Bald guy, putt, golf. And this is why the master always called me not my name, Domingo, Costa Rica, just any random thing, because he's trying to teach you you're more than your human label. But when we're attached to it, it's like it's attached to our family and culture. And welcoming Steph. This was in context. Oh yeah. Well, it's different, right? When somebody bullies you, it's a different experience. But when somebody is greeting you, who's not trying to disrespect you, it's different. And sometimes we have to stand up for our principles and values. And essentially, I'm trying to share with you my principles and values and why I do a certain thing. I'm explaining why I have chosen to share with you, like, your name be on label. Right? That imagine when you can let go of our cultural identity and connect to something beyond what you were taught growing up. Yeah. Which I had to do, right? So I would meditate and question myself, who am I beyond my label before I was born? Who was I? Who am I before I came out of, Who am I before human language of me, I, you? And that's why I love the spiritual path. Because we're all one. And it's a quiet oneness. But sometimes we become attached to a certain programming, like how I am a quote unquote. You may think you could. Yeah. Exactly. But the main part is that there's a lesson. I'm more concerned about the lesson, right? Because there's a teaching involved in what we're, right? That's the best part. There's a lesson involved. Yeah. And of course, the way I use language is, I'm always looking at how can I use language that leads to happiness, and what's in the way of the happiness. Yeah. there are 44. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's more about happiness. If we're happy, it's enough. But when we're unhappy, because if we're unhappy, we have to see why. And if we're happy, we can teach people, right? We don't have to, but it's good to teach each other how to be happy. Because sometimes we go through life thinking that we're happy until we realize, It's like I always say, when do you know? When do you know you're actually unhappy? Right? It's good to be tuned. As you are. I mean, sometimes I struggle. I recognize this. Yeah. We can engage, so the social aspect of life can be very complex, but the happiness is simple. This is why we call it, the matrix, like it's called a cultural programming, how we should address. Like in Texas, like my father, one of the first manners he taught me was to say yes, sir, and yes, ma'am, right? To show respect. Right? When in Thai culture, when you see any elders or any adults that you bow, right? Sawadee krap. So that's why you see me doing this all the time, because I grew up bowing all the time. So it's like part of my cultural programming. Right? And so when we don't do that, sometimes like, he's disrespectful. So when we do this, it's to show respect. But if you don't do it, sometimes people think that's disrespectful. Like for example, sometimes people think I'm disrespectful when I don't say hi to some people, because there's a cultural expectation. Right? There's a cultural expectation. But sometimes you just don't feel like saying hi to some people. And then, are you mad at me? No, I just don't feel like saying hi to you. Like, it's like I'm not a slave to saying hello to people, damn it. But sometimes there is that rule. Right. So I always break the rule. Like, I don't like saying bye to people because I don't believe in goodbyes. I think we're all one. There's no going or coming. We're all always connected. I'm aware some people get mad at me for not saying goodbye, but guess what? That's not my problem. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, some people, it's called codependency. Yeah, it's like sometimes, sometimes I don't say hi to some people, but here's the thing: if you ask me to say hi to you, I would do it because I'm aware that you know what you want. But if you expect me to say hi to you, then you may be disappointed, because some days I ain't gonna say it. Why? Because I'm talking to hundreds of people, and there's like, hello. Like, it's just, it shouldn't be. Here's what I usually say. I'll see you when I see you. Do you explain it to your friends or? No, I don't explain it. They just kind of have to accept it, or else we just ain't gonna be friends. Right? Imagine having. But if somebody gets pissed off, then I will explain it. If there's a disharmony in, right? Because that's why the message in this community is called what? Love your damn self. You don't need me for you to be happy. All you need is you. Right? Literally, I go by what we practice in here. Because when you love your damn self, you don't need other people to validate you. Ever. And if they do, great. If they don't, great. It's called equanimity. Right? It's rare that my own master even says bye to me. Ever. But when he does, you're like, well, God, dang, I got blessed today. And you know how he says bye? If he ever does? I'm like, that little thing is like, wow, he actually said bye to me today. It's just like, right? And so I learned from him because he doesn't want, he teaches us he don't want to be attached to the social construct of life, but make your life work. Because sometimes we have to play the, like, we have to play the societal ritual of like greeting and farewells and all this. He's like, let's cut that BS. Let's help people, help ourselves be effective, because a social thing can lead to so much. Yeah, let's do the dance. Yeah. Like, we're gonna do the dance. Like, he's like, we're not dancing. Serve God, serve people. Go home. And because I've been trained so heavily, that's why the effectiveness of this community and the people around me are a lot happier, because we just focus on serving together. And that's why having a mentor humbles you, because sometimes you think you know a lot until you meet the Holy Master and you're like, oh shoot. He kicks your butt. With breaking your attachment, like, nope. Like, and whenever I was serving at the temple, imagine this. Everybody has their outfit, their robe, right? It takes me 2 years to get my first robe, to get like an outfit to be a quote unquote volunteer at the temple, right? Because he's trying to teach me you're beyond the outfit. You're beyond the label. That's why when the first time he said my name, what his name? Tanet. I was just like, God, what the freak? He called me by my actual name this time. And as a matter of fact, when I got my outfit, the volunteer outfit has your name on it. Okay, I have like 5 outfits and they have your name, but they got my name wrong literally 3 times. Because Tanet auto corrects to Tanner. Or they just didn't know how to spell Tanet. So I was literally, I'm Tanner on the outfit. Like on 3 of the outfit, Tanner. And 1 outfit had no label. And the last outfit, when I was gonna stop volunteering, on my way out, Tanet. I'm leaving and it. Right. Well, I mean, it didn't really matter to me. It's just more like, wow. It's not even about saying it right. It's about saying it at all. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like I got used to being like, I was just whatever he called me. Right? Domingo. I'm Domingo today. Yeah. Well, the main part is that the lesson was, it doesn't matter what you're called. You do have your human name, like we're a spiritual being having a human experience, right? So at the end of the day, you have a label that's your human experience, but your spiritual experience, it could be every name or no name, which is literally called the Buddha nature, right? But the Buddha nature is called the Buddha nature is because it has no nature. But that's why it's called the Buddha nature. Like, that's still a label, no, but that label is for no label. Right? Thank you, Silver Sharky. Do you know much about Theravada? Depends on what is much. There's a lot that we can learn from each other, you know. That's the beautiful part. And this is why many people won't live stream, because sometimes we don't know how to engage. A lot of my friends who want to live stream, they know that it's about just doing the best that you can to. You learn a lot about who you are, for sure. Right? You learn a lot about who you are and what you stand for as you bring yourself into the public life. Yeah. My family is our Khmer. You don't know much about it. Do you resonate with that? Do you resonate with Buddhism? I was called John all the time. I corrected people. Jonathan. I experienced something in Cambodia within my... Well, Southeast Asian is predominantly Theravadan Buddhism. My mom won't tell me much. Why? Is your mom Buddhist? There's a reason why, you know. I miss it. Because my mother didn't really want me to meet. I'm like 20% Thai, even though I was born in Thailand. My grandfather were more Cambodian, Lao, and you can call it ramen. Right, ramen. Not like the noodles. It's like a country that got taken over by the Burmese or Burma. My father, yeah. So sometimes sometimes our parents do a certain thing to protect us because of the trauma or that's okay. Let's be patient with each other. It's not personal at the end of the days. We are doing our best to live our life, and this is why we need the energy of gracefulness. And we just have to remember to do it. Because if we don't pay attention, I'm aware of the energy, but that's why you see, stay disciplined. We're not supposed to only have easy conversation or only hard conversation. We're just here to engage authentically with each other. That's all good. When I mentioned I experienced something, I don't mind. I like the challenges because whenever you don't like challenges, right, or like more conversations that make you could say, know your core values, right? Because if you just like only talk about easy things like sports, you don't know how to deep talk sometimes, or what they call it, critical thinking from the heart. You can do a lot of critical thinking, but I prefer to do it at the end. It comes from the heart, but sometimes we can do critical thinking from our mind. It's just how people operate is how we operate. That's all. Yeah. When I mention I experienced when your ancestors come from a land of Buddhism, you have, it's called karma involved with Buddhism. You know what I mean? When you have karma, maybe your ancestors are Catholic, Christian, Irish, right? You cannot run away from your roots. It's just a part of your... As much as it becomes spiritual and be more, open spiritual, I'm aware my roots come from deep Buddhism in Thailand. Right. It's okay. Gotta clear the energy a little bit here. Can't even. Good morning. What if a relative is quite bad? And it's why you're here right now. It led you here. So is it really bad? The Buddha showed me something.
mani bami Diyada beganzi beganzi ma beganzi raja zamuga dezuwa Diyada beganzi beganzi ma beganzi raja zamuga dezuwa Diyada beganzi beganzi ma beganzi raja zamuga dezuwa Taout. Diyadavum beganzi beganzi ma beganzi raja zamuga dezuwa 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 Diyadavum
distractions, we can heal from the drugs. Brothers and sisters in love, let's use the internet, now let the system use us. One love, one light, one design, unite humanity and inspire mankind. Awaken the light of the high source energy, activating inside. One love, one light, one design, unite humanity and inspire mankind. Awaken the light of the high source energy, activating inside. Mani Padme, Mani Padme, Mani Padme, Mani Padme, Mani Padme, Mani Padme. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Friday is. Hello, welcome Sheila. I didn't know you can turn the comments off, but the universe showed me. I just figured that out today. Oh. I'm like, oh. Huh. Welcome, David. You get tired doing this every day? I sleep. Yeah. I sleep. I sleep very well. I almost had to use my whole toolbox to clear that wave of energy. Because some people, they don't see me, right? Some people's relationship with the community is different, brothers and sisters. Some people are teachers too, and then they come here first time. Some people resonate when they first enter the stream, but as the stream goes on, it doesn't resonate because this is a lot different. This community is a lot different than what people are used to. We different. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Because I take the energy in the stream and the community absolutely seriously because of a day like this. We were about to get poisoned by negative energy, and I was not on my watch. We were getting poisoned with negative energy today. And I was like, let me see what the universe. Turn off commenting. But every time I'm aware, silence always does the trick. Why? Because the ego doesn't like silence. The ego doesn't want to hear itself. It wants drama. It wants to fight. Because the truth is that if we don't clear the energy, I potentially can get sick. Because I learned that the first time, never again. I got sick one time on here because I didn't clear the negative energy very well. But that's on me, I don't blame anybody. Right? Because where is the energy leading in this community? Everything we're all doing here, it's leading. Okay, so everything that you're typing, feeling, I feel what you feel. And that's why people don't understand. Like, why do you have how many flutes do you have? Now you understand. Because some days you might need to play every flute you got to cut the negative energy. Right? But I super pay attention. It's just sometimes some people don't know some people don't respect the system, what we use in here, the flow, and that's okay. Because sometimes we have this thing called spiritual ego and we don't recognize it. And when we keep stirring up the spiritual ego, it does this thing called passive aggressive poisoning. We're just passively aggressively poisoning each other. And some people, they have friendships like that. Ugh. That's when I see spiritual panels on TikTok, there's a lot of passive aggressive poisoning going on. If we just had some extended silent time, it would clear it up. But a lot of times the leadership's not the greatest. And so imagine what's going on the internet. If you're not led by this, what are you led by? What you think is happiness, my philosophy, my view, being right. Sometimes when you try being right, poisons you, because being right doesn't always mean you're happy. And so instead, Thich Nhat Hanh whisper, happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Comment section turn off. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, and never in a hurry. Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, and never in a hurry. Avalokitesvaraya. Emote only mode is fun sometimes. Yeah. On Twitch, you can turn a comment off or just do emote only. But even emote only mode, people be acting wild with the dang emotes. Yeah, I know. And especially when the emotes on Twitch show on screen, some people are like, ooh, emotes show on screen. Let me abuse a little bit because, it's like very interesting. I get it. Like, that's special. You know what I'm saying? That's special. Like, who has that? And you can modify the emotes. Can't do it too long, they start screenshotting. They'll start screenshotting if you do that too long. I know. The frequency we have is the one 1.5 hertz. Universal healing frequency, also known as the Schumann resonance, whatever that is. This is a binaural frequency. Abrams universal healing rate. Yeah, Abrams universal healing rate, delta 1.5. Yeah, Zen mode means we chillin'. I sleep very well. And when I don't, I just adjust. Because what? If you don't feel good and how can you heal others when you feel like crap? At the end of the day, there is no healing other people. All healing is self-healing. I'm just a poster for healing. Love your damn self. Right? Right? But you don't have to. But when you decide to, your life changes. Your music is... Aww. That's your birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear so. Happy birthday to you. How do you adjust when you don't sleep? If your sleep is bad, you have to see why. I know, it's a simple concept. Why is your sleep bad? Well, you have to see what influences you sleeping bad. Then one of the greatest contributor of non-sleep is stress and YouTube. YouTube. We got a ding dong. Ding dong. ocean drum came in. I got an ocean drum for brother Charles, He's a drummer in the Mystic Village local. So we got a bodhran and an ocean drum, but he's in a 10-day Vipassana meditation right now. So we won't see them for a couple weeks. Immersive 10-day Vipassana, which is beautiful. Good. I'm glad they can make it. That's a super blessing to be able to do a 10-day retreat. Magical. And you can't talk in that retreat either. Only talk to your mentor about meditation techniques, and that's it. Wake up, eat, meditate, sleep. 10 days. And you can also meditate more. So it's a mandatory 3 hours a day, but you can go up to however you want. Yeah. Vipassana. In Thai they call it Vipassana Chan. And it's also free or donation based. So at the end you could make a donation. Right. That's my homies. The free stuff, Because why? They already know. They got there with the nature, the Buddha nature. When you have to pay for a retreat, you already know. Good business. Right, when they've donation based. Oh, my homies. You see this, they're out there already. And there's the Vipassana, which is breath work, training all around the world. If you just Google Vipassana Center, yeah, it's everywhere. There's one in Thailand. There's but the specific one we're talking about here is, it's the 10-day, and you can go up to 50 days meditation, which is kind of, I think 10 days is enough. Yeah, do one more. Yeah. Monthly shodo. Yeah, do your thing. Yeah, it's wherever your inspiration comes from, Sitar, beautiful. How's the energy? How's the energy currently? Interesting, huh? Do you agree with a 10-day? If you're trying to do a daily routine, just start with what you got. You want it to be as simple as it can be, because the more simple your practice is, the more you're going to be consistent, the more intricate. Like if you're trying to jump to advance right away, you're not going to do it unless that's your nature. Most people, they're not that extremely disciplined. So you just gotta start small. Five minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night. That's nothing. Okay. If you can't do 5 minutes when you wake up, gratitude, just do it. Set the timer. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my warm bed. Thank you for the heater. Thank you for my breath. Thank you. Let's start going in there. In the evening, reflect on your day. When I'm live, I'm reflecting right in front of you. That's why you see me sit there and just blink sometimes. Right? You see me do this. I'm literally doing it in front of you all the time. And that's why I'm in this posture all day when I'm here. Because if the energy becomes ungrounded, like today, wah, happy Thanksgiving, brother, Artu Loran, right? Then we can do something about it. But if I don't pay attention, what happens? We get poisoned by doubt, fear, worry, negative thoughts. Right? I always thank you so much for my life. Thank you so much for my life. It's beautiful. Yeah. Now I get it. Sometimes there's teachers that come in here that we don't align values. Right? I offend a lot of people. It happens. Not everyone likes Buddhism and not everyone likes Christianity, and that's why there's both. Now there's also Islam, there's also Hinduism, and there's just being spiritual too. It's just sometimes they don't resonate with you, but all I do is the best that I can. All we can do is our best. I already knew it was Friday. I was like, it's Friday, huh? Babysit day. I knew it. Just Friday only, I don't mind. You know, because the master taught me one key. He said this thing. 2 tigers cannot claim 1 mountain. I was like, 2 tigers cannot claim 1 mountain. Because some people come in here, they want to claim this mountain, Mystic Village. They just want to pounce on it and drop knowledge. Like, who are you? Some people don't understand to respect each other, to harmonize each other. It takes time and trust. But when they don't know you, they don't trust you, it's hard for that. So that tiger doesn't harmonize with every mountain. It tries to. Right. But when the tiger has been in this mountain long time, it understands the harmony. Make sure there's harmony. Right. Because it's more about energy. Some people don't respect me as a leader because they think I'm doing it wrong. I'm teaching wrong. I'm a deceiver. My name is Matthew. Hello, Matthew. Is it possible to breathe into the spirit? The spirit is breathing through you. You don't need to breathe into the spirit. The spirit is breathing through you. And so I learned that earlier on. I'm aware I have a really strong personality, and that's just how it is. I know I'm aware I'm sassy, right? I'm very graceful, but I learned to be very humble because that's how I've been trained and that's how I've been taught. Because humility is a sign of wisdom. So when I start to see sometimes people play this thing called passive aggressive, you have to play dumb. When I see people playing that kind of game, you're like, oh. But the best thing to do is, if you see passive aggressive spiraling, like today was passive aggressive, it was stirring the energy. I just took the handle away, turn off the comment section. Sometimes you have to roar to get respect, but the roar is not like that. It's action that shows, hey, look, we ain't doing that in here. You have to lead. If you don't lead, what happens? Your community fall apart. People's consciousness unhealthy. So that's why, and I take it super seriously, because we're dealing with people's lives in here. And there's people in here who have been here for a long time. You can say that you are senior and you're the OGs in here. You've been here for a while. Right? And we have to respect the people who have been here. But when some people come new and they don't show respect, the whole community already knows this person pretty disrespectful. And we're just waiting to see what happens. Because we have to take action in cause and effect. We can't take action when there's no cause yet, because you can't. That's why you have to wait for somebody to show you who they are. Because if you assume, it's more in here, because nothing happened, you assume. But when action, the energy is weird. Oh, yeah. Now we take action because they took action, and when the action is clear, then you take firm action. And that's why people who don't know better, they make their action hazy, called manipulate. Luckily, we've all crossed paths with people who manipulate. Sometimes we have manipulated. And so as we become more wise and gain more wisdom, we start to walk the path of the Dharma path, the path of righteousness, or the path of being a good person. You don't want to manipulate, you know. There are some people who are disrespectful, but they're open. And then there's people who are disrespectful and quietly manipulating. It's not allowed, so they stay a bit longer. But those people, they're here to teach us how to master patience. The masters of patience arrived today. And some people failed the dang test. We got tested by the master of patience, and some people failed the test today. That's okay. You don't fail unless you give up. So just because you lose patience doesn't mean you can. That's why you see this when you're off track. I know, I like graphics, okay? I'm more animated. Namaste. That's why I'm good at teaching kids. Adults, I thought Simon was gonna be a monk. Arturo, you're not gonna be a monk? You qualify. Think will come. Maybe. Namo Ayidafa. Satu, Satu. Wait, you want a girlfriend? That's why. You don't want to get a girlfriend while being a monk. Okay. That's called big mess. We don't have patience for adults, so we deal with it. Yeah. So whenever and even sometimes people don't have patience for the children and the adults because they don't have patience for themselves. And the sad part is that sometimes unhealed and impatient people choose to be a healer and a mindfulness teacher when they're not even in the present moment. And then they take $111 a month from you. All over the place. Whenever your teacher or your healer is not done healing themselves, they block the healing. They teach you to block it. Thank you, so have a good birthday party every day. My children taught me patience. Whenever the teacher or the healer has not done a deep job of healing their own self, you can see it in their eyes, but you can't say anything. You have to play dumb because it's not your job to call people out. You don't want, and your job, until the universe tells you it's time. Because if you get involved in everything, then damn, there's too much to do. You just gotta deal with what the universe give you. That's why I don't get involved unless the universe tells me, okay, get involved. I always ask how and why and how did I get so patient with them. Yes, my parents were not patient with me very much, which is why I got spanked quite a bit growing up. I think the reason why, so the spiritual path was, like imagine you already don't get along, like you get picked on at school, you're unhappy, you're like all ADHD because you're already unhappy, and then you come home, you get spanked too. And so the reason why I'm doing music now, because music soothes my soul. Right? Imagine life sucks, but Red Hot Chili Peppers playing. You're like, that's better than, Sometimes I feel like my only friend. You're like, I like that better than my life, so let me just do that. 104 KRBE. And so I use music to escape. And I mean, it's a great escape. Music is a great escape. But sometimes it keeps you miserable because the message in the music doesn't heal you. Lonely, I'm so lonely. I have nobody on my own. Woke up in the middle of the night. So lonely, Mr. Lonely, I have nobody, dang, on my own, damn. Lonely, so lonely, Mr. Lonely, I have nobody. But when I learned to choose songs that make me feel good, I listen to starting with instrumental songs. Yeah. Right. Lo-fi hip-hop, nujabes. Right. I just listen to like Jay Dilla, what do you call it? Yeah. Eighth Wonder or whatever, or what's that group? Flying Lotus, and then I got into like the Tribe Called Quest beats, and then I start listening to more like vintage music, more from the 60s, 70s music that's a bit more pure, slick, Of course, I love hip hop. I grew up on it, so I can't I can't let it go because Slick Rick sounds dope. Here we go. Once upon a time, not long ago. There lived a little boy who was misled by a little boy. This is what he said, "Man, you here will make them cash, robbing off folks and making a dash." It's that swagger, What about Wu-Tang? Well, I grew up, I like the instrumentals from Wu-Tang, but I don't really resonate well with a lot of explicit lyrics unless the instrumental is crazy, like Notorious B.I.G. Like a lot of Notorious B.I.G. music is really inappropriate, but the crazy, like the beats are so good. It's you feel something. Same thing with Tupac. It's like what they're rapping about isn't always the net, but the beat sometimes. But I think the more pure, there's a rapper called Common. I think everybody knows Common. To me, that is beautiful. Common. To me, like that's a healing music. But then he started getting into acting. I don't know what the heck. Common, and I started listening to Dido again. I started listening to what's that, Moby? Yeah. So I just follow the soul, right? The soul. I love the soul. Strumming my pain with his fingers. And that song came from what? From some other lady, right? Killing me softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song. Killing my whole life with his words. It's like, ooh. There's still a respect to the jazz. So there was like the authenticity. It is song. Roberta Flack, yeah. They sampled very healing. And now what do they sample? It's more abstract now, right? Because the more music people want, the lower the quality. Now the audio quality may be up, but the quality of the art form sometimes lose the authenticity because there's more volume and there's more of it. Like remember, before it was regular rap, now it's mumble rap. Like, are you rapping or mumbling? But it's just because you can make music faster when you mumble. Right? Sometimes you don't notice it, but it's more about the vibe. Which is what I had a hard time getting into. What is mumble? Mumble is mumbling. Coming into the music, right? It's Mambo number 5. I used to be obsessed with that song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you want a bowl? Thank you, Elaine. This is why I learned earlier on, or I would say, just be yourself. You can help a lot more people if you're just authentic. Stop trying to act spiritual. Because when people try to act spiritual, it's not authentic. Because being spiritual is about being authentic, not what you think is spiritual. I get it. Sometimes we like copy how our teachers behave, but we have to learn how to be original and authentic too. This is why when I see people on TikTok who'd never really talk about the details of their challenges as teachers, and I start to see them drop just a bunch of knowledge, but you don't. They're talking a lot of stuff, but they don't build trust with the community, but they sound really good. Sometimes people focusing on sounding more spiritual than authentic. And that's my red flag. When I start to see people acting spiritual and missing the authenticity, it makes me distance myself, because that's how I used to be. It's unhealthy, and nobody could tell me differently until I got humbled by life, right? Unless, again, the universe tells me to engage with people and drop that wisdom, which is very few people who are open. Not everyone's open to that mentorship. Why? Because it hurts the ego to say, stop acting and be genuine. I'm not acting, this is who I am. And that's exactly why I don't. That's why I don't get involved here. Is everyone ready for the new moon? No, they're gonna have a Black Friday week. Can you believe it? One day turned into a week out of nowhere. Black Friday week now. Before it was just one day. Now it's the whole week. They got us. They got us. Oh, and next week will be Cyber Monday. Well, luckily, there's always deals all the time, but this is just more like, by the way, you should buy the deals that we've been giving out the whole year. When the new moon comes and we don't set our intention and we don't have a direction in life, your energy becomes lost, right? Because it's a lot of darkness. If you're not guided by your inner light, you're gonna go look for dopamine. Hey, thank you, Takashi Kyoto. And so whenever it's winter time and there is more darkness and you're not guided by the inner light, what happened? Depression is up, self-deletion is up, happiness down. but more Christmas light, more spending money. But there's a lot of disconnect going on too, right? Because there's more volume of people going to the restaurant. There's more volume people all over just looking for dopamine. And then people are tired at work. People going shopping are tired. So everyone's just tired, but we can't stop. Unless you know how to stop. Congratulations, you exited the matrix. Yes, it changed. To teach about non-attachment, that was today's beginning lesson. That's where the triggered begin. We're attached sometimes to things, our labels. And so I decided to get involved today, right? I got involved. Look at the karma of getting involved. Right? And so whenever you get involved with something and it starts spiraling, then you're responsible also as leader. Because if I don't ground the energy, right? I'm sure some people left ungrounded, but the ones that stayed is because you believe. You believe in what we're doing. You believe in a bald guy growing his hair out again. You believe in the lesson. You believe in yourself. The people that criticize, they just come and go. But the people who are here to learn and grow, they're here right now. Yeah. Now, if you miss what happened, it was just a very great lesson. That's all. A very beautiful lesson. Yeah. But some people, faith will be tested. And sometimes they will fail that test, but just keep going. Some people need me to say hi to them, and I'm okay with that. But the message is still love your damn self. It's just not convenient when you're pissed off. You don't know me. I just call what I see, that's all. And some people aren't teachable. And I'm aware not everybody's here to be teachable. And that's why I don't talk to that's a clear sign, you know. Hello, Maririn. I'm still at the common people. Because everything you feel in the stream, I feel it too. Remember that. Like everything that's going on in this stream, like the community is like, I feel everything. It's in the body. I just know not to hold on to things. But many people here don't know that. Right? It's not because, right? But that's why we have to teach each other how to not hold on. Right? We're gonna hold on to things, but we need to learn to let go. That's basically what it is. Some negative things may happen that doesn't serve us. We pick it up. Oh. But sometimes you grip really hard. Just let it go. Sometimes it takes an hour because you like hold on for an hour. Some people hold on for a lifetime. What happens when you hold on to negative energy for a lifetime? You all effed up. Right? You all effed up. Body, mind, spirit, holy. We pray for you. And so when we're here together, we're here we're here to heal and support each other, to teach to let go. And when you let go, your body heals, mind heals. Right? The dis-ease some doctors can't even deal with, through healing and through meditation, through wisdom, the body heals too. This is old news though. Yeah. But some people don't have faith. They may know that, but they don't have faith in that until people in the community start healing. Like Sister Grace's husband, Virgil. In remission. Right? I see it all the time. Oh, you're not depressed anymore. Sometimes when you're not depressed anymore, you don't even realize it. That's a great news. Your life's changing so much you forgot you used to be depressed. Oh, I used to be sad. Oh, I forgot. I used to be sad. Victory. That's what I live for. It's like your life going so good you forgot you were unhappy. That's my blessing. I get to see that on a daily basis. That your life gets so good that you forgot you used to be miserable. Oh yeah. And if it's not your day yet, it will be soon. Happiness is here now. This is the sacral chakra, D4, 293 hertz. To do 2 hour 30 minutes uninterrupted sound bath, Zen mode. But let me restart everything. Okay, so Zen mode time. I think we're complete. Like you can feel it when it's complete. Right. Nothing else to talk about. Now we need to STFU. Oh my god. That new moon really strong today. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah. Reset, regroup. Be right back.